As part of the Learning Disability Transformation Programme, Rhondda Cynon County Borough Council have created a new approach to develop services for people with learning disabilities. The My Day My Way engagement project was developed to listen to the views of individuals, staff, and their carers through various events and surveys on what is good, what is missing, and what could be done to improve daytime and evening opportunities. We had a total of 858 responses from different areas, including easy read questionnaires, staff, parents, carer surveys, people first, roadshows, assist technology, and many more. We also had over 16,000 views of our My Day My Way website. The answers were divided into 7 main themes. We asked you about your choice and control. About half of parents and carers told us that they would like more information on the opportunities available to help the person that they care for. A very small amount of people with disabilities told us that they make their own decisions, while the vast majority said they have support from others. Over half of the people said they attend groups or activities arranged in the daytime, mainly what is available to them at the daytime provision. Most parents and carers told us opportunities outside of day centre were limited. We asked you about your well-being. You told us that COVID-19 had a negative impact in your life, a lack of routine while stuck at home without access to activities to exercise or socialize affected your health and well-being, making you feel isolated. A very small number told us that they had direct payments, while most wasn't sure if they did. Less than half of parents and carers said they would like more information about direct payment. You told us that a large number of people with a disability didn't look after their money, but the majority have access to it when they want to. Over half of the parents and carers surveyed says they would like more information on where to access what they need in the caring role, support on offer, information to help a young person make an easy transition into adulthood. We asked you about employment. You told us that most of you didn't have a paid job, but over half of you would like one. Over half the parents and carers told us that they would like the person that they care about to be in paid employment. Staff told us they believe that a very large percentage of individuals in employment and training are unlikely to move into paid employment. Individuals have many skills. They could help each other through peer support, and with the right opportunities could lead on their own services. You told us there is not enough accessible information around employment, and over half of the parents and carers would like more information about volunteering and employment options. We asked you about travel. Less than half of individuals answered that they had a mobility car. and the majority told us that they didn't have an orange wallet. That would help them with public transport. But with the white support travel training, people could have more confidence to travel independently. Some of the main barriers to travel were a lack of confidence, anxiety, and not being able to access the community independently, creating feelings of isolation. Parents and carers told us that transport is a factor that limit the activities and opportunities available to the person. We asked you about friendships and relationships. Lack of opportunities outside day centres and daytime make it difficult to keep friendships and relationships. A bit less than half you told us that you would like to get married. Some of the barriers you told us about were being unable to spend time with your partner alone and not being able to have privacy to build a relationship. Almost everyone says they had regular contact with people they liked to spend time with. Parents, carers, staff believe that people should be able to attend services to support them in funding friendships and relationships. You told us how COVID-19 had impact on friendships and relationships. The limited access to day centres meant that people couldn't see each other. New ways of communicating created more opportunities for people to build new friendships. You told us you would like to try different activities to create friendships and relationships, like bingo, gym, discos, bars, shopping, access to public parks in the community. We asked you about the impact of COVID-19. COVID had a severe impact on mental health of people with learning disabilities and families who found lockdown challenging. Without the support, day services and respite they needed, information developed and shared during the pandemic often left people feeling confused. With a lot of groups moving online, many people engaged in activities they wouldn't have had the opportunity to do before. People enjoyed learning new technology skills, using new equipment, leading to a more person-centered approach. We asked you about accommodation. More than half of parents and carers said they would like more information about accommodation options. A few mentioned that they enjoy where they live and being close to family and friends is also important to them, but they would like more activities and holidays with friends from other houses. A few people said supported living is something that is going well for them. Many parents and carers feel confident that their family members are being well looked after. However, there were some concerns about the turnover of staff. Parents and carers had concerns around high care needs and had worries about lack of specialist staff. In conclusion, our findings highlights the need for meaningful daytime opportunities and the importance of social connections. The report also highlighted the importance of more suitable paid employment, volunteering and opportunities, travel training, having the right support, being safe and healthy, having a good place to live, information sharing, getaway development. Thank you for taking part and helping us deliver a service tailored to your needs.